Hello and welcome to the sixth part of legal aptitude sample questions for the exam. So, in the CSCET exam, we have what is the MCQs which you need to know very well. So, MCQs is the way we are testing in CSCET, and we have already finished 5 parts. So, please watch all the 5 parts. This is the sixth part of the sample questions for CSCET exam. So, in legal aptitude, the first question is who is known as the sculptor of the Constitution of India? This is very, very easy. So, who is this? From the school time you have seen, and that is none other than Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. So, that is the right answer, C. So, you know very well because he is the one who was instrumental behind the Constitution of India. He was basically the chairman of the Constitutional Committee. That is why we call him as the sculptor of the Indian Constitution. The second question is which of the following articles of the Constitution of India the President of India can impose presidential rule in the state? So, we have so many states in India. In that, which rule? So, this is a memory question. So, you have to remember Article 356. Let us understand what is 356. If you see here, Article 356 of the Constitution of India, it says in the event that the state government is unable to function, state government is not able to function properly, they are not able to do the day to day affairs of the running of the state government, then the Constitution says that the union government can take direct control of the state machinery. State machinery means all the powers for day to day running of the state government. So, 356. So, which of the following articles gives the president the power to rule the state? It is Article 356. This is a memory question. Usually, they don't ask too many memory questions, but you should know, especially 356 is an important article. Okay, the next MCQ is when one person signifies to another, this is relating to Contract Act. When one person signifies to another his willingness to do or abstain from doing anything with a view to obtaining the assent. What is assent? Consent of the other person. Consent, that is assent of the other person to such act or abstinence, he is said to be making a dash. Is it proposal? Is it promise? Is it both proposal and promise? Is it none of the above? So, when we look at this, it is very clear that it is not a promise. It is not a promise. Why? When one person is signifying to a willingness to do, willingness to do or abstain from doing anything in the view to obtaining the assent. So, obtaining the assent means other person comes into picture. So, it is not a promise. Then that is said to be what? It's a proposal. So, it is a offer. You are offering, I want to sell my scooter to you. So, what is it? When one person signifies his willingness to do or abstain from doing with a view to obtaining the assent of the other person. So, what is here signifying? Signifying that he wants to sell his scooter to the other person in the example. Then, such act or abstinence. Here, there is no abstinence. Abstinence is not doing. In our example, he wants to sell the scooter. So, what is he doing? He is offering to sell the scooter. And what is offer in the Indian Contract Act? It is a proposal. So, we are giving a proposal. So, the correct answer is A, proposal. Next, again under Indian Contract Act. An agreement not enforceable by law is called dash. Void agreement, valid agreement, voidable agreement, and none of the above. So, agreement which is not enforceable, that means you can't enforce it in law at all. So, it has no legal sanctity, no legal validity, or no legal sanctity. What do you call this? Is it a valid agreement? The answer, it can't be valid. Agreement which is not enforceable by law. Valid agreement is enforceable, so that is not the right answer. An agreement not enforceable by law is not valid agreement. Is it voidable? No, because voidable cannot be. There is none of the above. No. So it is a void agreement. So agreement which cannot be enforced by law is void. So it has no legal validity, no legal sanctity. So the correct answer is A. Okay. Which of the following interest is not protected by the law of tort? So in tort law, we studied very well. In torts, which of the following is not protected? So let us try to understand. So loss of commercial profit due to competition, we don't know, let us see. So here when you don't know the answer, at least go by the other options. Go for elimination, rule of elimination. Rule of elimination. Okay. Reputation. So which of the following is not protected by law of tort? Reputation. Reputation is protected because we studied about defamation, libel and slander. Correct? Libel and slander. So if anybody writes against you, if anybody speaks against you, if anybody has a movie or a clipping against you, a video, even a YouTube video against you, it is a loss of reputation, and that is protected by the law of torts. Physical safety. Of course, physical safety is protected. We studied about battery. We studied about bodily harm. We studied about assault. So in the law of tort, yes, physical safety is protected. Reputation is protected. Peaceful enjoyment of one's land, that is also protected. That is trespass. People cannot come on your land. Trespass is not allowed. So peaceful enjoyment of one land is also protected. That means loss of commercial profit due to competition is not protected. Suppose you have a shop, okay? You have a shop and your shop is selling clothes, okay? Nice fancy clothes. And there is no other shop selling clothes in that road. Now just after a few months, one more shop comes just next to your shop, and that is also selling clothes, and it is giving cheaper clothes, it is giving better quality clothes. So all the customers over here will move to the new shop. But is it protected by tort? Is it a tort violation by the new shop? No. Is he affecting shop number A? No. He's just doing his business in a better way. So loss of commercial profit due to competition is not a tort, it is not a civil wrong, and there is no protection in the law. So for our question, which of the following interest is not protected? The answer is A. Loss of commercial profit due to competition is not protected by tort. That means reputation, physical safety, and peaceful enjoyment of one's land is protected. Next is, what is the maximum number of members in a private company as per the Companies Act 2013? So is it 50, 200, 250, 100? The correct answer is 200. For that, you should know section 2, subsection 68 of the Companies Act of 2013. So let us have a look at the definition here. Private company means a company which by the articles of association, the articles of association of the company is telling there is restriction on the transfer of shares. That is not relevant for us for this question. But see here, except in 1% company, it's limiting the number of members to 200. So the number of members in a private company is limiting. That means maximum number of members. Maximum number of members equals to 200 members. 200 shareholders is the maximum. Correct? So what is the maximum number of members in a private limited company? Answer is B, 200. So tort, loss of commercial profit due to competition is not protected. Void agreement is not enforceable by law. And proposal is where one person is offering to another to get his assent to the particular offer. That is a proposal. And as per the Constitution of India, Article 356 says that the President has the power to rule in a state when the state cannot function for different reasons. And Dr. B.R. Ambedkar is the father of the Indian Constitution. So what does it say? If the state government is unable to function as per the Constitution, then union government can take control of the state machinery. And that is nothing but through the President of India, what we call presidential rule. So that was the part 6 of the sample questions of legal aptitude, and please do tune in to more videos where I will be giving more sample questions, more multiple choice questions for legal aptitude to make you very well prepared for the CA/CET exam. For more such videos, please make sure you follow Excel Academy.